else are you going to see robot testicles? There's robot testicles in these movies. It's fantastic.
Robot porn. Duh.
Yeah, no, thank you.
It gotta exist somewhere.
Luckily for everyone, I don't have a clip for that, so we are good for now. But
we got to put that in. Henry.
If you guys keep talking about it, I'm going to have to. The demand.
I'm bringing up robot testicles in every match now.
5.
Get myself into the game. I'ma run it up anyway. I get with the violence. I don't think you wanna try. I'm too up, I feel invincible. I don't know if they get it though. I'm too up, I feel invincible. What you said.
Wait, do we do a 3 count? Yeah, that's fine. Melissa.
Bill.
Fucking let's party. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I am so ready for this. It's going to be super fun. We're going to have a blast. We are probably going to answer some questions, probably not all correctly, but who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're here for fun.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome.
Fun
We're excited.
It's in the name. It's what we do. We bring the ruckus.
Yeah. I'm excited to team up with you.
Yeah, this should be a good time. So.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck to all your eardrums on this one. So let's have a good time tonight. So, delicious.
Kevin, how's it going?
It's going.
Okay. So Henry said we have to talk for 47 minutes. So I don't know if you're ready for this, Kevin, but
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho that I'm going to read for everybody.
I can't read.
Let's do this.
Let's just fucking do this. We get one round and then we're out. So let's make it count.
Fuck your life! Bing bong!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to There Will Be Trivia, the teams tournament. We are officially in the actual bracket. We've got a couple matches going at this point. My match, your match, some other matches. But now we have some people who have never been in this. Well, actually, only one person of the 4 who's never been in this match. And then the other 3, I wouldn't say they've done a lot, but they've done enough to generally get an idea of what we're doing here. But before we get into that, John, how are you feeling about this match and just in general?
I'm excited. The team tournament was great. Like we did the whole team picking special, and I was excited to watch the bracket fill out. So actually, this is in my quadrant of the bracket, I believe. So I'm very interested in seeing what's going to happen in this match.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those ones where I never know exactly what's going to happen because we have 2 players. Well, we have Kevin in this match, who is more of a geek player, and then we have Jacob, who is one of those players where he knows his stuff that he knows very well. So it's the traditional thing at the very end. It's like it just depends on what questions you get on that day. And then we have Bill, who's just been crushing it all around lately. So he's putting a target on his back, which is good and bad for him, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see that. And then Melissa, the aforementioned, just newcomer up in this league. And we're definitely going to see, what she brings to the table. And I'm excited to see, the dynamic of the 2 teams, how they play off each other, and, who's going to move forward in this tournament. So before we get into that, let's actually hear what they have to say right now. All right, well, that was a lot of fun. I don't know exactly what happened on Delta Squadron's thing right there. Some random stuff just popped up. That's very rude. Like, I don't know exactly
who would do that?
Some jackass playing sound bites during people's interviews or promos.
Only a total control freak would do that. I can't imagine who would do that.
I know nothing about that. And then we all know Bill loves his promos or pre-talks or whatever. And Melissa already seems like she's ready to go and has no fear in this. So I'm excited for that. So without further ado, before we introduce the teams on the ring, let's go hear the rules for round 1. All right, so now everybody is in the ring, and I'm definitely ready for this. John, do you want the evens or do you want the odds?
Hey man, I'll do whatever you want. You want me to? I'll do the odds. I'll do the odds.
I'm not gonna lie, that's what I like to hear. You'll do whatever I want, but yes, I will let you take the odds. So go ahead.
All right, guys. Your first question is going to come in Too Much Horror Business's strength of Robert Englund's Nightmare on Elm Street films. How many entries in the Nightmare on Elm Street series were directed by Wes Craven?
fun fact about this match. I was hanging out with my buddy earlier today, and he refuses to join any of the community in terms of whether it's just podcast, trivia, debate, any of that stuff. But he would be really good at it because he just has, anxiety about camera and all that stuff. But I tested him in round 1. He did really well. And I'm not saying the questions are easy, but it's just one of those where it pisses me off that he doesn't want to be in the leagues. I'm like, you're good at this. So I'm definitely excited to see how these players do in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tour business strength. We're going to start with Papa.
5.
We're going to bounce over to Bill.
2.
Pass.
2.
And Melissa.
2.
Not 2 of you are right, but 3 of you are right. The answer is, in fact, 2.
Sorry.
All right, jumping over to our second question in the category of the 1980s. The building the Ghostbusters set up their business in was converted from what type of building? What are you sipping on over there, John?
I went through that keto diet, so I don't have beer in my fridge. I have the leftover beers that I wasn't drinking before I had to buy more beers. So this is a Terrapin Los Bravos from somebody's birthday party.
That's
Who knows?
interesting.
Never heard
Shout
of
out to
that.
that. 5,
Give us
4,
sponsorship. We like free shit.
3.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Especially, I'm eligible for monetization. I just need sponsorships. I'll wear your shirt. I'm wearing a work shirt right now.
Now that I'm off this diet, I'll drink whatever beer they want to give us. I will put it on camera. That's fine.
Boom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Billiam.
Firehouse.
Kevin.
It's a barn.
Melissa.
A firehouse.
And Papa.
I didn't know how to say firehouse, so I put a firefighter depot.
I will. Yeah. Let's answer better.
You
next
used
time.
words in the correct order to understand what that building could be.
That's how it's
Technically English.
What is the phrase? You expressed knowledge in your answer.
You demonstrated enough knowledge of the
There you
answer.
go. That's what it is.
Your third question comes in our combined category of romance and romantic comedies. Who stars opposite Reese Witherspoon in Just Like Heaven?
I would ask you who would star opposite of you in heaven, but we already know the answer is the devil because you're really in hell.
It's true. It's just like all those movies where, they just lead you down a path and they just make a left-hand turn. I was in hell the whole time.
It was a dream the whole time.
And I'll just count down. 5, 4.
We're getting better at that.
3,
Trying to not step
2,
on your toe.
Can I get a repeat?
1. I wouldn't have minded if you did. Repeat.
All right.
Yeah.
Full repeat or time extension? Just to be
Full
clear.
repeat, yeah.
Full repeat. In romance and romantic comedies, who stars opposite Reese Witherspoon in Just Like Heaven?
Why am I blanking on this guy's name?
No comment. But I will comment on, just a reminder, you can ask for a repeat or a time extension depending on what you need, especially in round 2. If you guys want to talk, you want to hear our stupid voices, you just need extra time extension.
And 5,
Beyonce knows would have killed me if I
4,
fucked this question up.
3, 2, 1. We'll start with Mr. Kevin Poss
I said Ryan Gosling.
and Melissa
Is it Mark Ruffalo?
and Papa
I said Josh Lucas.
and Bill.
I was zoning in on John Heater for some reason, but it is Mark Ruffalo.
John Heater is in the movie.
I know he is, but that's why I'm like, it's not fucking Napoleon Dynamite.
But Mark Ruffalo is the handsome man that is haunted by the ghost of Reese Witherspoon.
I thought you were just awkwardly calling Mark Ruffalo John Heater. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. But we'll go into question 4, action/adventure. To date, how many of the Transformers films were directed by Michael Bay? Melissa's like, I was doing so well, and you had to bring
I refuse to watch these movies. Sorry,
You are
Bill.
correct.
Where else are you
You
going
are
to see
correct.
robot testicles? There's robot testicles in these movies. It's
in
fantastic.
robot porn. Duh.
Yeah, no, thank you.
It gotta exist somewhere.
Luckily for everyone, I don't have a clip for that, so we are good for now. But
We got to put that in.
if
Henry.
you guys keep talking about it, I'm going to have to. The demand.
I'm
is
bringing up
gonna-
robot testicles in every match now.
5,
Yeah.
not testicles.
Or
4.
racist caricatures.
3.
Like fucking Michael Bay Transformers
Yeah, like,
movies. So
I was
don't-
gonna say,
yes.
is this the Transformers movie? Is this the Phantom Menace? 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start with Melissa.
When in doubt, go 3.
That's a fair thing for most people. Papa.
5.
Billiam
5.
and Kevin.
5.
5 is, in fact, correct there. So huge 2 points for Delta Squadron with score 7-4 going to your next question.
Your next question comes in the 2010s. Ellison Oswald is a writer in what specific genre of books in Sinister?
And
this is where not seeing these movies comes to bite me in the ass.
Henry and I just saw. Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah, I
Henry
do know the
enjoyed it
answer.
slightly. Yeah, Henry enjoyed it.
I'll help you narrow it down. It is not robot porn, so that's not that.
A few can tackle that. So
let's see what we got. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're back up to Papa.
I said thriller.
And Bill.
I went with young adult, because why not?
Kevin.
I said romance.
And Melissa.
I also said romance.
It's a dirty sweep. He is a true crime nonfiction writer. True crime.
Yeah, good for him.
When you see the movie, it's one of those where like never forget it because it's kind of important in the movie. Going to your
that movie's forgettable. Anyways.
Fun fact. Didn't love it. So I agree. John.
All right, I'll shut up. It's fine. Go ahead. Read your next question.
Suck it, John. Your next question in the category of Mel Brooks, Delta Squadron Strength. Which Mel Brooks movie has a climactic scene where the hero and villain fight while operating claw bulldozers as monster movie sound effects play in the background?
Sinister's 4.5 stars.
4.5 too high. Boom roasted.
Sinister is a not seen.
It's a repeat.
I-
If you think you can get there.
I gave it a solid. I think I ended up going 3.
Come at me with some hatchet questions. Let's
5.
see some fucking real good movies.
4. What'd you say?
Let's
Hatching?
go.
Hatching, Bill? 5. No.
Hatchet.
The Hatchet series, that movie,
5,
those movies, fuck.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna start with Bill.
It's Life Stinks.
Kevin.
It is life stinks.
Melissa.
Sorry, I wasn't sure. I said Young Frankenstein.
And Papa.
Yeah, I thought it was the Dracula one, and I forgot the ending of Dracula.
Life stinks.
It's fine, Melissa. It's forgettable. So
That's Mel Brooks, so
yeah.
the odds are not great.
yeah.
Your 7th question comes in the category of Oscars.
Oh, what's up?
Who was the second woman to win a Best Director Oscar?
Don't worry, Bill. We're gonna have musicals. We're gonna have
It's a whole musicals category.
what else? What else can we throw in here that's gonna just not make Bill happy?
On Bill's point, the Hatchet movies are fantastic. Hatching was also fantastic, so you should check out Hatching, Bill,
Okay.
if you can find it.
I'll tell you what's really great: Sorority Babes and Slide Bowl Ram. Fucking
5. I'm
Cinema
gonna watch
Pete.
that. 5,
Cinema Pete.
We all love Bill's
3,
garbage
2,
takes.
Repeat.
1.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna.
okay.
Oh, was that a repeat? Okay.
Yeah, he got it
Repeat.
in that time.
Do you want a full repeat or a time extension, Kevin?
Full.
Full repeat. Who was the second woman to win a Best Director Oscar?
You know, you don't watch these for 4 hours at a time, and you don't learn anything. So this is what I get.
You don't just take extensive notes like you're
5,
studying for geek trivia
4,
when you watch the Oscars?
3,
I don't watch the Oscars. I
2,
literally do anything else.
1,
Literally.
and we're back over to Kevin.
I got nothing.
Melissa
I'm not sure, but I guessed Chloe Zhao.
and Papa
I said Captain Bigelow.
and Bill.
I also guessed Chloe Zhao.
Chloe Zhao is the second woman.
What?
It happens it happened so recently you don't realize she's the second woman, but she was the second woman.
Suck my dick, Oscars!
I think that's exactly what she said when she won.
Fucking patriarchy, what?
In your eighth question in classics, what country serves as the setting for where the bridge is being built in The Bridge on the River Kwai?
Now, where is that?
That's the question.
It's on Earth somewhere. It's on Earth somewhere.
You thought you'd get me. I've been doing this for too long. buddy.
I promise it's a country.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah. It's historical, right? Yeah.
Is it still a country today? You give us that?
Gonna have to use a repeat to deduce that, I guess.
If none of my clips were a minimum of 2 seconds and we need to show your guys' hands at all times, I would play a clip that involves fuck and you. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, and that's my name. 1. Pens down. We are gonna start with Melissa.
I didn't have anything.
Oh, Papa.
No, I said Vietnam.
Viet fucking Nam. Bill.
When in doubt, guess fucking France for some reason.
This ridiculous accent. Kevin.
I changed mine to Vietnam at the last second.
Wow, 2 of you said Vietnam, but it's wrong. We're looking for Thailand.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I said South Korea at first, changed it at the last second.
Your 9th question.
oh shit!
Comes
I thought
in-
we were done.
No,
10,
we
10,
got
10.
we got 10 of
Fucking,
these.
I don't know what I'm doing.
We're greedy bastards.
I know, Bill.
Your 9th question is going to come in the general category. We have a category of geek, and this is a geek question. Which Middle Earth character wields a sword called Glamdring?
Those are made-up words that just came out of your face.
Pretty much, yeah.
Did you say
Tolkien made
Glam
that.
Drake?
Glamdring. Glamdring.
Drain. Glam Drain? Glam Drain.
We give free repeats for shit like that because I am surprised I was able to hear it right the first time. So yeah, if it looks weird, I might say it again.
Cool.
Down to 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm excited
We're
to see
back
what
up to
Middle Earth
Papa
character Bill wrote.
Gandalf?
and Bill.
Fucking Frodo? I don't know.
There we go.
Kevin
Gandalf.
and Melissa.
I guess Aragorn.
Gandalf wields Glamdring. Yes.
Okay.
One of the few
Nerds.
Middle Earth things I know. So
Love the movies, can never get a question right.
I don't get many. Your final question in round 1 with the score 10-7 in the category of 2000s. Simple enough. Who directed 300?
What's that dipshit's name?
Gotta love when competitors ask the questions, even though we're
Sometimes I like to talk out loud. It helps me.
My
Yeah,
favorite
we're
thing
not
is
right
when I watch a match and a host will answer a question that a player. I'm like, no, don't do that.
How many times?
I don't know if that guy's really a dipshit. I don't like their characterization calling that guy a dipshit.
He is an auteur, my friend. 5, 4,
I'm just itching.
3, 2, 1. Spoiler alert, he's not. We're gonna go over to Papa.
Zack Snyder.
Bill
Please stop making superhero movies, Zack Snyder.
or any. Kevin
Mr. Bloodsplatter himself, Zack Snyder.
and Melissa.
Zack Snyder.
Just like the abs in that movie, clean sweep.
And sepia toned.
but they're on the 4 of us, so.
So after round 1, Too Much Horror Business is in the lead, 12 to Delta Squadron's 9. Both teams have used a repeats last time extension, so I have 2 remaining, and we're going to jump into round 2, and here are those rules.
No.
John, you see anything different about this wheel here?
Are you using an ad blocker, Henry Confidential? Oh my
You're
goodness.
goddamn right.
You've grown up and you're an
Oh,
adult.
now I can't make the joke of the wheel today. Brought to you by Walgreens or some shit.
You don't want to see my ads. Trust me. They're
Brought to you
brutal.
by the Fleshlight
That's a good
2K.
call.
Yeah, you do not want to see my ads. It involves... anyway,
Robot testicles.
Yeah,
Don't-
robot porn.
No, last time it was like a fleshlight with troll hair on it. It was crazy.
He's the lambda and just stuck
This-
right in the middle.
for the next 2
Yeah.
minutes, all of this
It's
is
been
just...
a while
You're
now.
just going to hear the bleeps, just the bleep, bleep, bleep. Everyone's gonna be like, what are they saying? You do not want to know.
We're speaking Morse code.
Delta Squadron, here is your spin. You land on the 1990s. Would you like to stick with that or spin again?
There's better on here, but there's also much, much worse.
There is. I was alive for most of the 90s.
Yeah, same.
So,
I mean,
but
it's
give it
wide,
one.
so it could be.
Gonna need a decision in
Hey.
5.
You just want to spin again and hope for the best.
Not really, but
5,
yeah, let's spin again.
4.
Okay.
Peer pressure. a sumbitch you guys are stuck with.
I love you, Will. Be good to us.
Delta Squadron's choice.
There you go.
Mel Brooks.
And to think that Paz almost convinced you not to spin again, Papa. You guys are going to take Mel
did.
Brooks?
That's what you want, Papa?
I guess.
Mel Brooks, finally.
All right, final answer. Unfortunately, we were looking for anything else. All right, Mel Brooks.
90s.
Mel Brooks for Delta Squadron right now.
All right, Delta Squadron, your first question in Mel Brooks. Are you ready?
Sure.
The trailer for Jews in Space at the end of History of the World Part 1 features spaceships shaped like what?
They're little stars of David.
Final answer.
That is correct. Your second question in Mel Brooks. What comedian plays Prince John in Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice answers are A, Gary Shandling, B, Richard Lewis, C, Jerry Seinfeld, or D, Dana Carvey.
Richard Lewis. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
And a tie game.
Your third question in Mel Brooks. What joke subtitle is given to Spaceballs 2 in Spaceballs?
Sorry.
No.
Apparently, it's a joke.
I just watched this.
You just
Five.
watched it,
I
Kevin.
don't want to
Four.
fucking load. Let's go.
Three.
multiple.
Okay.
Multiple choice answers are A, merchandising tie-ins, B, yes, we get paid again, C, steady work if you can get it, or D, the search for more money.
The search for more money. Final answer.
That is correct.
And a 1 point lead going into your final question.
Your fourth and final question in Mel Brooks. Who, ironically, has the only spoken line in Silent Movie?
The mime. I don't know. Do you need his name?
You can clarify that question.
Yeah, we do need a name.
Do you know his name, Kevin?
Five,
Marcel Marson, I think. Let's
Three.
go. Let's go multiple choice. Just be safe.
Your multiple choice answers are A, Marcel Marceau, B, Greta Garbo, C, Charlie Chaplin, or D, Gloria Swanson.
A final answer.
That is correct, Marcel Marceau.
And a fairly good round in their choice of Mel Brooks, going up 2 points, 14-12, heading into Too Much Horror Business to spin right now. All right, Too Much Horror Business. Here is your first spin. And you land on Nightmare on Elm Street.
No!
Of
Mother!
the Robert Englund variety. I know I don't have to ask this, but obviously you guys want to spin again.
I think we're going to stick with it. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it goes off.
It might pay off right now. All right. Unfortunately, John, you read the trash Mel Brooks, so I get to read the
Mel, I
horror.
will not handle this Mel Brooks slander, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
These are all my questions, so I'm happy to have you read them. It's fine.
I'm glad you're on it. Too Much Horror Business, your first question in the category of Robert Englund specific Nightmare on Elm Street. What sport does Yvonne compete in A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child?
Diving.
Diver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Diving finally.
Dove right into a tie game. That is correct.
Ooh.
I was debating on how I wanted to go about that pun there. Took me a second with that slight pause. Don't
We'll
worry.
allow it.
I'll do a Jeremy Johns level cut where it's like it'll just bounce right into it and you won't even know. Your second question. How many Nightmare on Elm Street films were released in the 1980s? There we go. Now we got our release dates there. For Bill. Got musicals.
All right.
What else does he hate?
I think it's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, because New Nightmare or the Final Night was like 1991. Everything else was like 89 before, right?
Yeah.
All right. 5 final answer.
It makes it less awkward for when I start the 5 count. I didn't want to give any hints, but that is correct. 5. I hate when the answer is 5 and I'm like 5, 4. That actually happened twice today with the Michael Bay earlier.
Henry, you know
Your
how
third
to
question. The events of New Nightmare take place around which anniversary of the original A Nightmare on Elm Street film?
Isn't it like the 10th anniversary? Because it's 94.
Yeah,
to
90.
94, 84.
Yeah.
All right, 10th anniversary. Final answer.
2 more points. Going into your final question in Robert Englund, Nightmare on Elm Street. What celebrity is being interviewed on the Dick Cavett show right before Jennifer is killed in Dream Warriors?
You got it.
Yeah, Zai Gabor?
Jaja.
Jaja Gabor.
Final answer.
I needed a final answer because I was like, I don't even know, if you wanted to screw that up, get it better. Got no idea.
Yeah.
I screwed
That
it
is
up anyways.
correct for 2 points with a clean sweep. Both teams did a clean sweep of their strength. So we got 20-14 going into round 3, which is going to go like this. All right, Delta Squadron. The score is 20-14. You have a 2, a 3, and a 5 that you will be working together on. I will read you your questions in Mel Brooks. Are you ready?
Yep.
Sure.
All right. Your first question for 2 points. What is the most recent Mel Brooks directed film to feature an acting performance from Brooks himself?
Dracula Dead and Loving It. Final answer.
That is correct. For 2. All right, to bring
Good job,
yourself within 4. Your 3-pointer isn't unnecessary, but it's not going to get you there, so you're going to have to hit that 5. For 3 points. What is the name of the institute Thorndike is appointed to be director of in High Anxiety?
The Psychological Institute for the Very, Very Nervous. Final answer.
I think that's just wrong enough to be wrong.
Oh,
It is the Psychoneurotic Institute.
yeah.
So-
Very, very. You got very. If you said just very nervous, I would have just accepted it. But very,
Yeah.
very. You got very, very. So that was good.
Essentially,
It's
what we needed 3 keywords there: psychoneurotic, institute, and at least nervous. And unfortunately, that we did not get the neurotic. So yes, unfortunately, that is incorrect. But luckily for you, you have your 5-point available still to take the lead and stay in this game. So for 5 points with 2 time repeats, I'm gonna keep saying that now at this point. Time extension / repeats
Just say time.
in Mel Brooks. In Robin Hood, Men in Tights, what cause does Blinken give Robin about how his cat died?
Any thought?
I was about to ask you, is this one of the ones you got to last night?
Nope.
And 5,
What about today?
4,
Nope.
Okay.
3.
Time extension, please, Henry.
You have 1 remaining.
I was legitimately waiting for you to repeat it. I'm like, wait, no, it's an extension, Jacob. Don't be a little Sean about that.
5, 4,
Just use the last one.
3. Okay. That is your final one.
Two reasons. Found another woman. He didn't love me anymore.
It was the cat.
5,
I know.
Why the cat died.
4, 3.
He fell in the tree and he died. Final answer.
And your winner, moving on to the second round of the There'll Be Trivia Teams Tournament via TKO, Too Much Horror Business, with a final score of 20-16. So Too Much Horror Business gets a TKO there, and Delta Squadron just missed it. We were looking for Choked on the Goldfish. Choked on the Goldfish. So,
Yeah.
there we go. So the final score of 20-16, and we're gonna jump over to our first place finishers. Too Much Horror Business right now. Too Much Horror Business. Moving on in the tournament, you guys were able to get your strength in round 2. You guys crushed it. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out, if you were able to continue that in round 3. But overall speaking, what were your guys' thoughts on this match?
I mean, I think we got super lucky, but we did fucking good. It was fun.
Did we get super lucky, or are we fucking excellent?
Maybe both. I don't know.
Why not both?
I mean, it was close to round 1. Both teams got their strengths. I mean, end of the day.
And you didn't have to be coerced, like, I don't know, Team 21% first to high ground, where Jay convinces the opponents to give us our strength, even though it landed on their choice. But yeah, I digress. But Melissa, I like to ask people anytime that they're new, what were your thoughts on the format being a little different than some other leagues? And then you and Bill, what were your guys' thoughts on your chemistry together and just what you expect from each other moving forward in the tournament?
Yeah, no, I mean, I like the format because you basically get your strength in every category. Or, I mean, round 2 is debatable, but like you get them in round 1 and round 3, which is nice. Because I know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know. So at least there's a hope that I can get at least 2 questions right, or 4.
And I think
with my strength.
it's like in round 1, what you didn't know, what I didn't know, like I knew or whatever, except for the fuck Conjuring. I don't know. No. With Sinister? Was it Sinister?
Yeah,
you didn't even know the movie. You already forgot.
Exactly. That's how forgettable that shit is. Just saying.
Sorry.
It's always
fine.
Anytime I get to hang out with my friend Melissa, it's always a fun time. And that is exactly what we're just fucking here to party. That's what it is. Yes. Too much of our business.
What would Jason do? What would Jason do? He would slice up
people
losers.
with a machete and not say anything.
So the exact opposite of Bill. So
literally the exact opposite of me. I have stabbed 0 people and I talk constantly. So
yeah, I mean, Bill's like one of my favorite people that I've met in the community. So it's awesome that we're a team in this league. So
Bill is definitely top 100 in my opinion. He's up there. You know what I mean? He's
you get to do it with 99 other people. It's great.
That's high praise. I'm glad I jumped up a few spots to 97.
So I can confirm, based on recording, you guys are moving on to the second round, and you will be, in fact, playing your Milwaukee Bears, John Maher and Will Cohen in round 2.
Well, this was fun. This was a good time.
So, it's definitely going to be a fun time. So, if John had a mustache the entire time, he would have been twirling.
I've been twirling it, yeah. I actually can grow a mustache, but it looks horrible, so I'm not going to do that. I'll shave it.
Yeah, mine looks like it's borderline John Watersy, so I just don't.
Yeah, right.
So unfortunately, John, he doesn't have a cat, but he does look like Blofeld, so he just rubs his own head and pretends it's the cat, and he just.
You have 2 cats. Maybe I'll have one of them in here for you. So
there you go. But
I can borrow a cat. As long as I keep it over here.
You want a cat? I can get you a cat by 3 o'clock. With with that said, congratulations. Moving on to round 2. We'll see you then. And now we're going to bounce over to our second place finishers, Delta Squadron. Now we can officially read this book. Go ahead. Floor is yours.
No, don't do that.
Papa said he can't read.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
I still can't read.
You can't even weed.
Wait.
So let's start off with the good questions of, aside from the loss, what were your guys' experience together, and moving on, in this league, are we going to see you guys back together, or what's the future hold for you guys?
We always play together. In most leagues, we couldn't use a geek strength in this league. That kind of hurt us.
Speaking of some fucking dumbass doesn't want to use
Mel Brooks is kind of like my backup strength if I can't use a geek strength. So I quickly watched some of his films. Obviously, I missed the. I didn't get to rewatch Men in Tights. There were a couple more I didn't get to watch, but I felt pretty good about the match overall. Like, I mean, it was it was as good of a match as you could get. Like, close in the first round, both teams get their strengths in the second round. We did the best we could in the third. So, I mean, with the studying that I put in, at least I did really try, but work is a bitch. So
No, absolutely nothing to hang your head on. It's one of those ones where, you know, round 3, it's either going to be a gift or a curse, you know, because it is a strength category and you know going in what it's going to be. So inherently they're going to be a little more difficult. But so it's one of those, kind of like what Melissa said earlier, where it's like, you know, the things you know the things you don't know. Unfortunately, like you said, you didn't get to all of them. But it's one of those that next time, if you guys use it again, obviously you don't have to rewatch the ones you've already rewatched, so you can just kind of keep that train moving. So, you know, you can definitely fill those gaps. But yeah, Papa, I know we have a lot of fun doing a lot of After Dark stuff and testing things. So it's one of those ones where you had a fantastic match. Definitely nothing to hang your head over. And Kevin, as a primary geek player, you definitely held your own in general trivia. So I'm definitely proud of you guys and happy to see you guys perform well. And unfortunately, not be moving on to the tournament, but honestly, probably a good thing because your Milwaukee Bears, they're assholes and they like to beat up on their opponents. So you guys don't have to
we are such pieces of shit. Mostly Will, but
I'm glad we could be the setup team for you guys.
You guys just help that catapult. You guys get the assist. Yeah,
No, Bill and Melissa, y'all are an excellent team, and you did a great job tonight, especially with the Nightmare on Elm Street stuff. You just knocked it out of the park. So great job. I wish we could have done the same in our street. So that was really the difference.
Absolutely. And that's a good thing about this league, even though technically teams is tournament only based, just because there's so much that we need to schedule. So it's going to be a little longer until we get you, but you already know that you guys are, at the top of the thought process on the wait list for the future. So we'll be seeing you guys again. And obviously, got you guys both in singles, so nothing there. So with that said, thank you very much and see you guys next time. John Mar, that was a lot of fun. We had a good match. It always sucks just as a host, watching a match in a TKO, but it's one of those ones where the score doesn't quite dictate the overall, match. And so what were your final thoughts on it?
Both teams were strong. It was honestly, it was really just the checkdowns that kind of hurt Delta Squadron, because if they had just answered them straight through, it'd been a lot closer, and then they would have forced it. That's really it. I mean, and they got them all right. That's basically it. So I mean, nothing to hang your head about. You come back, you go back to the drawing board, you rewatch your strengths, you come back harder to beat next time.
Absolutely. So there you go. So with that said, if you guys made this far in the video and you guys are, I don't know, randomly searching up movie trivia because there might be a need to watch that, coming up in the future, you guys make sure you hit that subscribe button because we're doing a lot of good stuff over here. And
in the post-October wasteland of movie trivia, why not watch their movie trivia?
Where we may or may not legally be allowed to do it. We don't know. There's a lot behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Inside jokes, but so we're doing a lot of fun here, both with singles and teams. And then obviously check out on Mondays, me and John Mar, we have a There Will Be Horror podcast. Make sure you hit that notification bell because you don't know exactly where we're going to go live, because we might be doing matches, something different, other stuff, working or napping, And then on Wednesdays, Let's Rank stuff with me and Awesome Pezhao, which once again, notification bell, because you never know when we're going to go live. So with that said, my name is Henry Confidential. That is John Mar. Shout out to Will Cohen in the back for helping out and being part of the team, and shout out to Bill Carriello, Melissa, Kevin, and Papa, because show up every week because there will be trivia.